I think it's a great plan.
It's great.
This is so bad.
I know.
Are you ready to execute your great plan?
Yes.
So you contact Kenosi mentally, get him going for a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Kenosi like immediately starts trying to get people's attention, and he's pulling out his balls and trying to juggle again. He's just not in a very good spot for it. He draws a little crowd, but
I tell him
how
to
many
make
people
sure,
are here?
like, to go tug on its belly and.
Oh, he starts tugging on your shirt.
To keep trying to distract people.
Oh,
what is it, boy? Did Timmy fall down a well?
Oh, is NVIDIA in? Okay, NVIDIA needs help. Okay, yeah. So I like hold out my hand for Kenosi to jump on.
Yeah,
So he
he'd
can
get up
start
on
juggling up in the air.
top. Yeah, get a little extra height on
Yeah.
it. That'll help a little bit.
And then
It's a good perform.
we're going to key point in acrobatics. And I'm gonna. Do you also want a strength roll for this? I don't know what you want for all of this.
Kenosi's gonna have to make a reflex save if
Okay.
you're jumping with him.
Well, so my thought was I was gonna like toss him up in the air,
Oh,
and then I was gonna do a flip and then catch him again.
then I need a reflex save from you
A reflex save for me.
after the acrobatics to toss him.
Don't
Okay.
break my son.
Well, it's not a nat 1 on the acrobatics, so
Mhm.
we're good.
Yeah. But it is a nat 1.
No, it's not. It's
It's a nat 3.
yeah, it's better. A 14.
Only 14?
Yeah.
You puck Kenosi into the air and he's just like, whoo, 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 whoo. He starts worming around and wiggling. You do a couple flips and everyone's like, you get people's attention for just that brief moment. And you go like, ta-da, and just behind you, you hear.
Oh my god!
I tried.
Don't break my son!
Let's see here.
I start panicking.
What was your total on your acrobatics for pucking him?
16, 27, 47, 54, 54.
Yeah, that's a good puck. That's a good jump. That's a good chuck. 14 points of damage
Jesus.
as he just right onto the ground.
Yeah, here's the distraction part.
He lets
see?
out a yip and a wail.
That was all part of the plan. Now I start panicking and screaming really loudly, "Oh my god, the baboon!"
NVIDIA from the tent. What about the baboon?
You burst out. What about?
Making a big scene so people come rushing
Documents
over
and
to
a
help.
lighter in hand.
Yeah, you just through your mental connection, you just hear crying.
What the fuck did she do?
Focus on your task.
Oh, I need a circumstance roll. Do you wish to make the circumstance roll for Kenosi, or do you wish for me to and keep the results secret for the time being?
No, I'll roll it.
Okay. Do you desire highs or lows?
Highs.
Okay.
59.
Cool. Kenosi's leg looks pretty fucked up.
Oh no!
Okay, you have freedom. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. So like after I have I want to draw a crowd.
You're drawing a crowd. Frida immediately just like goes to pick him up.
No, not
Wait,
yet, not yet.
wait.
Oh. She looks very concerned and confused as Kenosi is just rolling on the ground, grabbing this hind leg. Screams of pain are just waving through your mental connection. It's your time to go.
Yeah, I can't heal him right now, can I? Through
Well,
them?
she can heal. So.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can cast personal spells
Oh,
through
solid.
your
Yeah, but
connection.
you also need to cast
You are in range.
spark.
Yeah.
Yeah, does
Didn't you also use all of your level 1 spells making ice
Oh.
sculptures?
No, I used all my 4th, 3rd, and 2nd level spells.
Ah, yeah, so you kept those around at
Yeah,
least.
and spark is a cantrip, so that's good too.
Does he have like a candle like in his?
I don't give a fuck about the candle. I'm gonna set the desk on fire.
Well, I know, but like you could try to, be a little
Nah.
bit more espionage.
No,
and
that's
stuff
not
like
her
that.
style. You don't understand. You don't understand where she's coming from, man.
Spark is good to set like the papers on the desk on fire, but it is treated wood.
Mhm.
You're pretty sure that it's not gonna catch.
Can I set the clothes and stuff on fire in here? How much can I set on fire?
You'd have to maybe spend a second and pile some stuff up, like underneath the desk or
Okay,
something.
let's do that.
Yeah. You spark that up and get it going. You're like, fingers crossed. And Make your stealth roll.
Awesome. Come on, duck. It's okay. It's not bad. 22.
22. Yeah, you make your way out, and you see immediately like the outskirts of the party. What's most important to you? Not affected at all by what's going on wherever they are. More towards the center still. Just you've got a big crowd, but you don't have everybody's attention.
Okay.
You start
After I give it a
sneaking your way out.
I give it a few seconds, and then I let her heal him. I'm like, do it.
Yeah, and she picks up and cradles Kenosi, and just immediately the leg resets and heals. And he is put straight again. You're making your way out. You're ducking the front door. As you get through, you see a humongous group of people coming towards you.
Awesome.
What is your CMD?
Not high. Wow. As a baboon, I guess I could look at Kenosi's. That's pitiful. Let me double check here.
It's probably like 14.
Something like that.
I rolled well above 20, so I'm not too terribly worried about what
Yeah.
it is. As you're watching these people
Oh yeah,
come
it's
up,
12.
Oh, yeah, you come out and you just see this huge group of people coming, and you have this moment of just like this stunned, uh-oh. You feel a strong hand grasp your shoulder, and you are picked up off the ground and taken just to the dark side of the tent. You look at your captor. It's Aslo.
Oh.
He was watching the front door
Okay.
with his enhanced sight from the scout leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pulled you over to the side, and he's kind of holding you, and he puts you down on the ground. And he just kneels down. And you good, little buddy? What do you got there? And he goes and takes the satchel from you.
Fuck no.
Do you speak?
Yeah, I'm like, stop.
He's just like,
I'll be better if you give me some of that leaf.
you want scout leaf?
Yep.
Are you Bart?
Mm-hmm.
You want to roll a bluff on that one?
Sure. It's not gonna be good. 18.
You're not Bart. Why would... He's the one who showed me the scout leaf. Why do you...
Why would you ask such a stupid question?
Well, I don't know any other druids. What are you doing? What's in this? And he opens it up, and he just kind of like looks inside, and he just like fiddles a couple of papers, and he just goes like...
Try to snatch it back from him.
CMB.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, good luck.
16.
No, that doesn't beat. It's close because he is still a child, but no, that does not beat a CMD. He's kind of like, hey, hold on a second there. I pulled you away from all those guardsmen and stuff. What's, and he folds it up and he clicks over. What are you doing with military documents? You're sneaking around, you're hiding from the military, you're obviously stealing it from them.
What are you doing helping children escape into the night?
Immediately you just hear, fire! Some smoke starts billowing out as your like crowd has died down. Now a new emergency is turned over as people are going to green wall section and start throwing. And he kind of like looks around. He's like, I can be a little ways away. Come on. And he takes you and moves a little ways around the tent to a quieter section. And he looks like, I'm not helping anybody escape. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not helping Anya figure out how to survive in the woods on her own.
What are you talking about? Anya was asking me about the woods. She's super interested.
Because she's trying to run away, stupid.
No, she likes me.
Oh.
We were gonna date.
That's
you know,
cute.
It was like,
No, this
we were
was
talking
her
about the
last
next.
chance. She's terrified and she wants to run away. She doesn't want to go to the camp.
It's her last chance? What do you mean?
She's gonna end up at that camp. She doesn't think anyone's gonna pick her. That's why she needs your help.
Well, is anybody gonna pick her?
I don't know.
Has anybody told her that?
I don't know.
Well, but okay, but I haven't told her anything that would actually get her out of here. She asked where like the coast was. I've shown her some maps and stuff.
Well, then you need to keep a careful eye on her because she's gonna run out. She's planning. I can tell she's planning on running away. If
Why
you want her to survive, she needs to be careful.
Who are you?
Stay strong with it.
No, I already said that I'm not Bart.
No, you said you were Bart.
But then I told him it was a stupid question to ask.
Exactly.
Exactly. Just run with it, cause like Bart's low key an asshole.
I sound nothing like Bart.
Well, you're also a monkey.
I speak in my normal voice. Why does it matter?
Well, it matters a whole lot. There's now two druids in town trying to get rid of the Kingsmen. Where are you moving this information to? You got some contacts or something?
Listen, pal, just
Can
give me the
you get
satchel.
her out if she's trying to escape? Maybe
You
you should
know
talk
what?
to
I
her.
probably can.
Well, then maybe you should be the one talking to
Give
her.
me some of that
instead
scout
me.
leaf and I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay, you can have some fucking scout leaf, man. It grows all over the goddamn place.
Okay, great, thanks.
Christ.
Where's my satchel?
You know, sometimes the sensor actually goes off chasing into the woods and all they find are bushes of scout leaf. It's like, you know, silly people. They think it's sport talents hiding in the woods from them when they come to go test for talent.
There's a sensor?
Yeah, there's tons. They come through every deer. They're the ones that did the test on me and are like, oh yeah, you're magical. You got something going on with your eyes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's how they find the sports. Otherwise, it's not like I went up and registered.
Yeah.
You know? They don't usually check adults, and they most certainly don't check animals, right? But they will check general areas, and they'll do like little swoops in the local woods. I'm surprised if you've been around, you didn't find anything.
Here, give me a satchel. I'll come find you. Know where you live.
Whoa, wait.
Just shut up. We don't have a lot of time here. I know where you live. I'll find you. If you're serious about helping Anya get out, I'm serious. I'll come find you. We'll figure it out. But I need that
That
now.
could get me hung. I can't.
I need that now.
Christ almighty. And he just like pulls out a little bit of scout leaf and tucks it into the satchel. And he just hands it back to you.
Just pat him on the knees. Thanks, man. I get out of there.
Uneventful otherwise. You head back to the bar. The rest of the party
can I make
night
another
passes
stealth roll?
uneventfully for you? Yeah?
Oh, 25.
There's one more. Yeah. You make your way back?
It's fine.
I've seen the party a good long while.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to see here. We're just having casual time.
Yep. Yeah, people don't really notice the rabbit being gone because the rabbit spends so much time away from you anyway. Nothing else of note happens. But the rest of your night passes uneventfully, and you probably won't remember the rest of it in the morning anyway.
Does she get any information about the fire?
Oh, the fire's put out very quickly. Fortunately, though, it took a little while for the smoke to kind of billow out of the room. The desk was almost completely destroyed.
Nice. Yeah.
Greenwall's very upset about losing all of his personal documents.
Bummer, man. Shame.
And has set to task, who is his fire evocation guy? Ah, Sire Thomas from the Goldshire. He participated in the cavalry.
Yeah, as soon as Frida wants to go home, we'll go. She starts getting tired.
You better get my stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
A
well,
cake
of
or
course we'll
something.
bring. Oh yeah, because I broke his
You
leg.
did break his leg.
You know, I
Okay,
didn't mean to. She fixed it, but you know that wasn't the intention.
You gave him like a whole 30 seconds of just unrelenting pain.
Yeah. That's. You can do anything for 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, Kanosi's re-wary of you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You've made so much
Yeah,
progress.
you made a lot of progress with him, especially seeing your hidden talent. But yeah, that hurt that a lot.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's not the first time he's had broken body parts. It won't be the last.
It's kind of true. Uzul,
Hey.
you finished practicing. You went, you got dressed up, you bought some cool rocks. You just kind of left them next to Adara. Maybe explain to Kay what they did. Because Kay's the one with the magical books to give her these first couple spells.
Giving Kay all the info and everything.
Yeah, that takes a couple minutes. He's very ecstatic about that and starts just going and reading immediately. He's not a drinker, so he probably doesn't even know what Bacchus' day is.
Man after my own heart.
You go downstairs. The bar has been opened. Customers are pouring in. You see the Taylors are there. Joanne's there. A whole bunch of the locals.
I'll give everybody like haze.
Yeah, they all want to talk, but you make it pretty clear that you can't stay long.
Yeah, I'm on a mission.
And you go to the army's tent.
Yeah.
To the little army district. Yeah, you make your way over to there, and shoot, where did I put that paper? Hid it away, didn't I already? Oh yeah, that's right. You start making your way down. You see a ton of familiar faces. Ezra's there. The big guy with the hammer that really likes animals, of course. You see, what was it? Not Jose, Troy, the Deadpool kind of freak. The guy who heals like crazy. His whole crew's there. It's a good time. They've got a bonfire going. There's whiskey being passed around. Old war stories. Just a much more chill kind of environment. And you show up and immediately everybody kind of gives a little, hey, it's this guy. Come on, sit down, have a drink.
Yeah, I'll sit down. I'll share a drink with him.
Yeah.
You were poisoned.
Anybody specifically that you're looking for to talk to?
Ooh, yes. What is his name? Is Sir Quark there?
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of, he bounces back and forth a little bit. It's early in the night, and so he's starting there, but he's making it pretty clear that he got invited to the big fancy Navy tent. Everybody knows him, whatever, and he's going to go.
I did too, but I thought this party would be cool. Fuck those Navy guys.
Yeah, fuck those Navy guys.
A good couple of the RAs like, yeah! You hear like this super loud cheer at that.
Oh yeah, I'm there just like, Army's better than Navy.
And Sir Anthony comes up to you with a couple of mugs, and he puts a mug of ale in your hands, and he goes, excellent match.
Oh, you too.
Okay,
He
he's
gives
friendly. Good.
Gives you a little clink, and he goes, sorry if I've been a little uptight lately. My dear friend has been making quite the fool out of herself, but not my problem tonight.
I'm a nice guy. Why can't I get out of the friend zone?
Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
Do you question about that at all?
Oh no. I
'Cause that's
know.
absolutely not what's going on.
I know. Yeah, no, because that's Sir Anthony. That's
The one who hangs out with Moran, the nerdy girl.
Yeah. No,
Moran and Alicia.
I fully understand, Brent.
Yeah, I'd like to apologize for my sister's behavior at the opening game.
Oh! Okay.
Oh, she's your sister.
Yeah, I know we don't look a whole lot alike. She tends to dye her hair and stuff sometimes, and but
see,
the family didn't want her anywhere close to the military. But once the magical talent erupts, it's all you got, really.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
enlisted when she was forced to enlist, and was just able to keep on assignment next to her. Luckily,
He's
this
a
whole
good
time.
brother.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
She's not made for this war, man. And he just sits down on like a stump next to you.
I like him so much more.
I could see that, but hey, man, you gotta let her have fun sometimes,
Yeah, but is it wrong for me to think that fun shouldn't end the night with a strange dude topless?
Oh, you think I'm a strange dude? Come on. Look.
You are a stranger, dude. You're a stranger in a strange land, my friend.
But see, like,
right, you
Uzul is so comfortable in his own skin that sometimes he
Bless
just forgets.
his soul. I love him.
He's
Yeah,
just
no.
like, come on, man. And then he's like, oh yeah, I'm an orc.
Buddy, first off, you are an orc. It's gotta be aired.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Secondly,
half orc, thank you.
Oh, my apologies. I haven't seen the difference.
It's fair. I'm as large, if not larger, than most full orcs, so.
You and her have only had like 3 conversations.
Yeah.
And she comes back to the tent relatively frequently talking about how you're going to show her your magical wood. So,
You know, friend, I see the confusion.
I would like for you to understand my frustrations.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. Let me explain the confusion. So,
You get into the story?
Yeah. I'll tell him about how I found Mage Willow tree and everything, and she does shit with enchanting, and I was seeing if she could do some enchanting shit for me, but obviously I would have to show her where said tree was. It's yeah.
The sigh of relief of many of the men around the fire is immense.
Oh, come on. I'm not that bad of a guy. Like,
Fucking racists, all of them.
I personally think I'd be, a good companion,
You'd be a good companion, but I need to get her through this war first, my friend.
Yeah, that's fair. Wasn't gonna say something, but I won't.
A little bit of time passes, you guys move on from the conversation back to more war stories and maybe some more bro stuff. It's all dudes.
Yeah,
It's just the boys
that's fine.
here.
Fucking,
as all of the women have been invited to the Navy party.
It's
For
cool.
sure.
There's one coming.
I'll share just a couple of
And then
my
again
stories.
later that night,
Ooh.
maybe.
Yeah, I'll share some of my stories. Freaking see if anybody wants to.
Like training stories, or do you tell them?
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Don't talk about the sanctuary.
Yeah,
About
no.
the sanctuary. Yeah.
I'll just tell them some trading stories, and there were also just some like minor conflicts and stuff that we did as the trainees before that really big one.
Yeah.
So I could share some stories
Yeah.
about that and everything.
A lot of the guys compare your training stories to the rites of Ares that a lot of the more top military guys, most of the magically inclined guys, had to go through.
Definitely say, yeah, Ares. Swell fella.
Yeah, they all buy a sword and shield for a
Absolutely.
quick moment. The merriment continues, a little bit of time passes, and there is a tap on your shoulder.
I'll whip around.
Perception roll.
Ooh.
And from the dudes as well. Oh no.
Oh no, I don't like that.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't even know what it is, but Ian just said, "Oh no." All right, here we go. 21.
Yeah, you look back and it's very obviously a woman. Very obviously trying to be in disguise. She's got a cloak on and her hood's up and she's trying to half cover her face from most of the firelight and stuff. But you see her big gleaming Coke bottle glasses shine in the firelight.
This bitch! I love her!
And she goes, "My lord, I seem to have found myself lost. Could I bother you to escort me home?"
Oh well, hell, join the party. We're having fun.
Oh no, it's all. I'll leave you big strong army guys all to your own thing. And a lot of the guys are kind of starting to lean in and trying to get the angle, and Anthony's jaw just drops because it's very obviously Moran. And she's like, no, just come on.
Oh my god, this bitch!
You can smell the alcohol on her breath.
This is where bad decisions happen.
Mm-hmm.
Does Anthony say anything?
Anthony stands up and he says, he kind of looks around suspiciously at the rest of the guys and he goes, "Good lady, I will escort you back." She says, "Oh no, it's all, this is our local adventurer and he knows the town better."
Honestly, I can't really say I do. I don't really spend.
She's like, "Oh, nonsense. You spend all kinds of time. I live over by the Esquitarian place. And you spend a lot of time there with your horse, riding."
So I know it's Moran.
Yeah.
And
They
then
know it's
Everyone
Moran.
knows it's Moran!
And everybody right now, all the dudes around the fire are holding their breath right now, just staring at you, and Anthony is just slowly turning red.
I'll look back at Anthony.
There's a little eye twitch going.
I'll just look back and be like, "Come on, man."
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You just
but I'll do it in the joking way. Like
Oh, he most certainly does not interpret it that way.
He won't, but the rest of the guys around there will.
Yeah. There's like a quick and he just goes flush. He turns around and starts walking away and he goes, "Milady's decision is her own."
Oh.
And he just walks off.
You gonna fuck this guy's sister?
No, because fucking.
Yo, she wants to know how long your tongue is,
At
bro.
this point, there's a guy that's been sitting around the fire that hasn't really been talking too much or sharing a whole lot. He looks up and he pulls off his hood. It's Kyle. And he goes, "I'm a city guardsman and I could bring you back if you wish." And she goes, "Oh no, I wouldn't want to bother the guard with such petty things." And she like leans down and whispers, she's like, "Come on and come fuck me, let's go."
I'll lean down and I'll whisper
God.
in her ear that I'm already kind of in a relationship and my woman will kill you.
She just like steps back at that and she just like lets the guys fall and she just kind of like little tear wells up in her eye and she pushes up her glasses and goes, "It's Alicia, isn't it?
Nope.
Who's Alicia?
Everybody says she's prettier than me."
Oh no.
And she just starts tearing up a little bit and she turns and runs off into the night
Oh, you broke her heart.
crying.
I'll have Kyle.
You broke her heart, mate.
Gesture to Kyle.
You look kind of just like,
You offered, man.
Yeah. He stands up and is still sitting there and walks off towards her.
Dope. He can handle anything. Don't want her to like.
Either him or his illusion is going after her.
Either way, it's more than enough. And yeah, I'll find Sir Anthony.
Yeah, you go up and you're kind of like, "Anthony, bro, come on." And you just
I was
like,
messing with you, man. Like
all the guys are just like, "Whoo!" And they start howling and laughing and they're having a hell of a time. You find Anthony and he's just kind of like sitting there and he's just "It's not your fault. I apologize for my sister's forthcomingness."
No, don't worry about it. I know my effect on the ladies. I'll like straighten my armor.
Yeah, he just winces at that. Yep.
Oh boy.
Let's just go drink.
Toxic masculinity going on around.
I need some of that
would
whiskey.
Say.
He
Sure
goes,
thing.
yeah, he
Let me
goes,
pour
sits
you
down,
around.
grabs the bottle, and it's Tyler that hands him the bottle, and he goes, "Sorry, we don't have anything green. Didn't know if it ran in the family or not." And he just like, and he just starts drinking from the bottle, and he just breaks it over his head, and just
Oh,
puts him on the
God.
ground.
He's not having a
And
good
he's
I'll give a
Sorry.
cheer at that.
Yeah, the guys have a very good time at Anthony's expense from that one from that time forward.
That's great. That's great.
Anything else you have for the night?
Um.
So there's not a whole lot of other events that happen.
Yeah. No. Not really. Just hanging out with the bros,
It's
meeting people,
It's a really good time. Good bro night.
building the
There's
relationships.
plenty of other guys around if you want some other names potentially.
Um,
See maybe who you might be interested in.
Sure. Honestly, just like if you just got a list of like people that would like throughout just hanging out and everything. If we just like share some good stories and I can like consider them
Yeah.
like as close to friends as like we had a good night. Like we can recognize each other.
There is a Sire Michael.
All right.
And he is like a plant mancer. He's like almost a full druid, but he doesn't do anything with animals, just plants. And when you talk about like your long training days out in nature, he's always like fond memories of that. But then he talks about like the forced obstacle courses. It's all dead wood and shit. And he's like, I couldn't even do anything. Like bullshit, man. They wouldn't let me do it. You guys bond a little bit over that one. There is a Sir Rico. And he has just this gnarly, scarred up face.
Ooh, I like this guy.
And as he shares stories, he's a demolition expert.
Oh fuck yeah.
He is the fort's explosive ordnance manager. Other than that,
do I get any more details on Sir Quark? Maybe just like about him.
Yeah.
Like,
he's kind of like this. He was kind of like this child prodigy. He got into officer school at 15, which they usually don't consider applicants until 18. Had been touring list fields and stuff, kind of like what Fritz is doing. But since he was like 10, he would mount up on horses and joust other kids and stuff.
oh my god, he's gonna kick my ass.
He was picked up exclusively by Magister Uruk. And works, of course, for the Fightin' Third, the engineers company that bounces between forts. They focus mostly in fortification and siege equipment, but they do have a cavalry division. Quark is the entire head of it, even though he is only 20 years old.
Oh god, this kid's younger than I am. Holy fuck.
And he serves as Uruk's personal, like, messenger. Not quite squire, but, like, if there's a siege going on, Quark is the guy who now has the honor of being sent with the flag of truce to negotiate terms on behalf of Uruk and to, you know, ask for surrender and check on things and be very chivalrous. People only have nice things to say about the guy. He gets a little intense, they say, when he's at these competitions. The contest is really where he likes to shine, but when he's actually out in the field, he's very jovial and kind of lighthearted.
Okay.
So don't kill him, I guess?
No, that wasn't what I was saying.
It's always
It's not though. It's really not.
the plan is to kill all of the Night Kingsmen.
I mean,
and
at
take
some
over,
point,
so,
yes, but like,
So that's
you
always
gotta
the
start
plan.
off small.
We did.
I have to beat him in a cavalry joust first.
We started with a bully. Now we're working our way up to tyrant.
There's
you
one
know?
more thing
Yep.
potentially that would interest you with Sire Michael. As he talks about his station, he talks about the head of the fort, and he is more than happy to let you know that he is actually one honored to be stationed at Fort Resort, the forward front of the Legion Wall, the only offensive front of the war currently. And he keeps talking about the fort's boss. And he refers to him as Mr. V.
Mr. V.
Like one of the Vikels?
Oh, you know the family.
Heard of him?
Yeah, Doug. He doesn't like going by his first name, though, and of course there's a good couple of the Vikels in the military. Some even rotate through the fort every now and then. He's an alright fella. He's pretty good. Compared to a lot of the Vikels, very easygoing. Hence the Mr. V, you know.
Okay, Doug Vikel. Easy going. And you say that the
Takes a
Vikels
little
often
while.
rotate through there?
A good couple of them do. We see his son every now and then, Chris. That's one of the more frequent ones that comes through. But I've seen a couple, not enough to honestly know the names. But he's always very, very welcoming.
Mm.
And you know, once you get past like the weird snout and the quills, he's a very fair captain.
Oh, that Chris fellow.
No,
Oh,
no, Doug, Mr. V.
Said he has a like quilled face?
Oh no, the quills aren't on his face. No, they go kind of like hairline back. Has to wear special armor, otherwise, you know, just kind of gets stuck in things.
And you said that he's the boss of the fort?
Yes, he runs, well, right, he runs the military section of the fort. Of course, there is a research section. It's very small just because of how active the fort is. He doesn't bother with them too terribly much. But
Well, and you said that you're heading back there after all of this?
oh, well, I think that I've actually got a little leave set up, but I might take it, I might not. We'll see when Zeus's day comes. I'll send a letter in or something. I don't really have much of anywhere to go right now. My holdings are being well tended after by my son, so I'm not too terribly worried about it.
And this fort is off to the east or the north?
Oh, east. It's along the Great Wall. We fight the Great Plains orcs mostly. Sometimes you'll see a stray band of either those weird women from the south, beautiful though they are, or those smelly little dwarf guys, but very rare. It's the Great Plains that we function in mostly. It's a tough place for cavalry. I'm used as almost a minesweeper. The orcs really like planting these specific plants and stuff that really just tear through armor and make things difficult, and it's my job usually to clear pathways and prepare battlefields.
Yeah, once you guys understand, fighting them on the home turf, like
Yeah.
they
Well,
know.
we don't press any further forward. The king, by his good graces, has decided that his territory is now his territory, and they keep trying to push back, and they keep losing for it.
Well, continue to hold strong. I'll give off like a vibe of like slightly uncomfortable talking about, you know, massacre of orcs, but like at the same time,
Yeah, a couple guys kind of figure, they're like, oh shit.
it's like, dude, he's a fucking orc. Relax.
Dude, chill. You can't just
Um,
say that. You can't just ask someone why they're green.
Yeah.
You can just ask someone what they're green. Bet. Dope. Good to know. Target acquired.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the rest of the night.
Fantastic.
Just hanging out, chilling.
Just
I won't drink too
chilling.
heavy. Just like
Yeah.
the few like when I first got there.
A couple brewskis, then you just coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call.
I got
Good call.
training to do in the morning. Oh man, I'll focus.
You go in relatively early in the night then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mosey my way
Then
back
you
to
do
the
not
bar.
see Lady Moran come back in tears and Anthony take her away. But
Oh.
you head back to the bar, you go pass out.
Hey man.
Night
May
over.
fucking killed her. So like
May did say she was going away for a while.
So she would
But,
live
you
for
know.
a while.
exactly. Until one of you fucks was like, oh yeah, he totally slept with that Moran chick.
No, Haraway's not here anymore.
Oh wait, shit, I guess that is fair.
We don't give a shit who you sleep with.
Haraway was the one who was just telling freaking May, like, oh yeah, he had conversations with this one lady, and now May's all pissed off, and I'm like, dog.
Beautiful pot stirrer.
Oh man.
The night comes to a conclusion with no major disasters.
When I
Yeah.
go back to the bar, I would like climb up the side and try to get into a window. So do you want me to make some rolls for that?
You're a baboon. You can
Okay.
climb.
That's what I figured.
Yeah,
Solid.
you're fine.
Cool.
The night ends. Bacchus's day over. You're probably at the tent until the sun rises.
I mean, as long as Frida can hang.
Oh,
She can
Frida's
heal herself.
18 and can heal herself from status conditions.
She can
Frida
hang.
can hang.
Excellent.
You just found the perfect drinking buddy.
I told you this child was mine.
She gets drunk, but she just doesn't care. She just slaps herself. I'm good.
The morning comes. The cleaning crew is coming in. Passed out people are getting swept off the floor. You and Frida are just chilling, talking to maybe like one or two other really hard goers. And you decide, this is a good time.
Yeah.
You head back to the bar. Just about when you're waking up.
We stopped for breakfast somewhere.
Where do you want to stop for breakfast?
Anywhere. Do they have a Denny's or an IHOP?
Yeah.
You need to treat my son.
Solid Village Inn.
Kenosi fell asleep a while ago, but Frida just kind of held him. Because he would not fall asleep if you did.
That's fine. I broke his leg.
Yeah.
You sure did.
And gravity broke his leg.
Exactly. He gets it.
I just gave him the potential energy to kinetically break his
I
leg.
mean, he could have fell better into my arms.
Kenosi, why don't you fly, man?
You could have warned
Oh my god!
I mean,
Because That penalized his reflex save.
Yeah, but I don't do animals. We know this.
Yep.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
true.
It was very on brand.
Crime
Just like me
Italy.
setting things on fire.
Yeah.
Also very.
This is
God.
the day of rest. There is an expectation that alcohol is not going to be sold today.
Mm.
You can consume it if you're psychopathic enough to drink after Bacchus' day, but that's on you.
Gotta have a little hair of the dog, you know?
Normal markets are open. People just kind of sleep in, don't do a whole lot. You need to sleep just about for the whole day.
Okay.
NVIDIA plans for the day?
I'm gonna share this information that I got with Johnny. He's the one that makes the reports.
Yes,
right?
Johnny is the one who makes the reports.
Yeah.
He is there.
And if you're there,
It takes
if you're
a
at
little
the bar,
rousing.
then I'm gonna show you.
Yeah,
too.
especially if this is like in the morning, because you said that you got
Yeah.
there like as I was waiting.
Yeah, and I
know,
wouldn't have
you
brought
got
any
there.
of this up when we had customers downstairs or whatever. So.
Yeah, so it takes a little rousing, and it takes a little time for him to say goodbye to his girlfriend Gwen, because she was there. Unless you want to speak with her around.
No.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
Yeah.
She's, of course, not part of the military, as far as you know and everything.
Mhm.
She's from a wealthy commercial district over in Ironshire, but still a judge for the competitions and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wait till maybe about noon, get everybody filled in.
Mm-hmm.
Training.
Yeah. So you fill in about the fact that they're about to go to war with the dwarves in the north. Was that it,
Mhm.
right?
The Iron Mountain Dwarves, yeah.
And that was
So
north.
so compared to you guys, the Iron Mountains are to the north. They're kind of equal plane to like Golden Silvershire.
Okay.
And then above that is the Frozen Wastes, but the Iron Mountains go all the way to the far eastern coast.
Okay.
They separate the Frozen Wastes from the Great Plains.
Okay. And I'm gonna assume you also let us know about the documents you stole.
Yes. Do we get any more specific information from?
Yeah, you now know where the dwarf hold of Silver Shores is.
Okay.
Their largest commercial hub. That is the target.
Mm.
It is a great bay, heavily guarded. They have a new plan. They're going to sail all the way along the south end of the continent. They plan on leveling the trade islands of the Huntresses on their way because there's some little
shit.
key islands, and the Huntresses do not have a navy, they just have some canoes.
Yeah.
And the trade islands are the only thing that they know. It's the only thing they know, that pirates and people from other nations sometimes swing by and will trade for exotic goods from the Huntresses. They plan on leveling those little key islands.
And does it say when all this is gonna go down?
They ship out. They start. Some ships are already en route.
Shit.
All right.
And it's gonna take a good while to get to the Silver Shores. Of course, 'cause they got to sail around the entirety of the continent first.
And
And
they're
once
gonna
they get there,
the-
they have apparently some kind of new technology that's going to allow them to destroy the city and the bay.
and they're hitting the Huntresses first on the way up there.
Yeah, it's a really soft, easy target, and there's no reason not to, kind of thing.
Okay.
Some cannon bombardments and stuff, they can take all the foliage off those little tiny key islands, kill any Huntresses that happen to be on there. No self-respecting ship is going to try to defend them. They're just going to flee because they're just mercantile stuff.
Okay.
Maybe a pirate or two.
Far away, is that you?
They know of some orc activity on that far shore that they're going to have to pass by, but they're unsure of anything of specifics, so there is some scouting missions prepared for that as well.
So we
Awesome.
should go talk to your druid friend and see if he can send birds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Lucian.
Yeah, I was.
And I'm also
Thinking
gonna
the
find.
same thing.
I'm also gonna find John and have him also send word.
And Dawn's the right choice.
No.
Dawn is Roy and Roy is Dawn.
We can hire the Thieves Guild.
And honestly, like, if it does get confirmed that like Roy is done, we have enough dirt on Roy that like.
Do we?
I
I don't think we have anything on him.
If Roy is Don, then we have dirt on Don because like he's the fucking black market dealer of the city and shit.
But
and,
can you
like,
prove that?
You know what?
See, the big problem wouldn't necessarily be that, like, you tell Don and he just, like, throws off the robe, revealing he's Roy and tries to, like, fuck with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It would be that you tell him and he then forewarns the Navy instead of the dwarves.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sure he's on the payroll.
I have a new plan. I won't tell him about that, but I will have him send a message to somebody else. Okay.
Have him send a message to Haraway.
No, because then we're in cahoots with the traitor.
They don't know he's a traitor yet. He hasn't been ratted out.
They know.
There might be a little bit of knowing in that.
They absolutely know.
A little weird that Haraway just bailed.
The same
and
day.
the 2 children.
And that there was a suspicious ship that was seen leaving.
Yeah.
And Haraway was the only one who would go around and introduce himself as Captain.
True.
You know.
Yeah, I mean there are some giveaways.
There's some hints there. There's clues to be found.
So I'm gonna dip, but first I wanna go upstairs where into like that fucking coat closet that fucking Dawn just phased into.
It's not a cloak closet. It was like a rack. He like phased into the wall.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you start kind of like rifling around there or something.
No. Honestly, I'll just like test the wall.
Yeah, it's a solid wall. You're kind of like padding through the coats. There is the one robe way back from when you were first trying to figure out who Dawn is, and you would find the robes laying around. There is that hanging there.
Dawn, you around here? Knock on the wall.
Adar is just kind of like sitting there as Kay's trying to like teach her to use these reading stones. It's kind of like, are you talking to the wall?
How would you know you're blind?
I hear you knocking.
I could be knocking on the door.
Kay also said you were talking to the wall.
Damn it, Kay!
And he's just like, well, you're talking to the fucking wall, man. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, Adar, do you happen to know where Dawn is?
She goes rigid for a moment. He's in his secret hideout under Millie's mill. Huh?
I love this child.
Thanks, Adara.
Adora, do you know how to beat the Mad King?
Give her a little pat on the head. Good to know. So, I guess I'll just spend the rest of the day, just training.
Yeah, you go to the field over at the Exquisite Esquitarian. You do some training, get your bonuses.
I would like
That's
to
full
take
8, you say?
Yeah, you can do 8 hours.
a penalty, like a fatigue penalty or something, to
Okay.
only sleep half the day.
You can be fatigued.
Cool. I am also going to force Frida to do the same thing.
Yeah, you rouse her. She, just like any teenager, shrugs you off a good couple of times.
Flips her out of bed.
No, I'm like, we're going clothes shopping. Let's go.
And she just like springs up.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh.
Headache?
Not anymore. Let's go.
Perfect.
And yeah.
I go to the tailor's.
Go to the tailor's and you
With
walk
my-
in and they're like, oh, hey, hi, how's it going? Oh, who's this?
This is Judy.
Judy McCracken. They're like, oh, that last name sounds so familiar.
It's the last name of one of our employees. This
Oh.
is his cousin, and she's
okay,
gonna be one of
okay.
our party now. So
Oh, loads of fun. Very
Yeah.
nice, very nice.
I have this voucher.
Yeah.
I want the best dress you can make for her.
Well, we'll most certainly honor that voucher. Let's get some measurements going. Yeah, they take about an hour getting measurements, talking about styles and cuts and colors.
Okay, so I'm sure like if this is a normal store, the voucher's only good for so much. Like they're not expecting you to go.
Yeah.
So I will
If you
cover
if you
the
really want
cost.
the bells and
Yes.
whistles, there are extras you can buy.
Definitely. And then I want to do a second dress. Same thing, like just like as nice as we can get.
Mhm.
some nice shoes.
Yeah.
Like a good pair of like walking boots and like a nice dress shoe, maybe 2 nice dress shoes. And then after we do that, is there like anywhere that has books?
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a Quill's Quill. They do inscription scribing services, but they also copy and sell books.
Perfect. After you get the measurements done, we'll go do that.
Yeah, they get the measurements done. All of that's what, 3 pairs of nice shoes, 2 dresses? Probably come out to right around 60 gold pieces.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, I give
Clothes
them...
isn't like crazy expensive.
Right.
So
I give them 70 for their trouble.
you're very generous. Thank you. And the voucher, of course, covered a good chunk.
Yeah,
so.
fair. We go to the books.
Yeah, you go there. Is Quill there? Quill is, because, of course, Box's Day was yesterday, so I give him a little bonus to being there.
Nice.
You come in, there is just this haggard old man. He's got like the 3-hair comb over, fat, just kind of sitting there, and he just looks haggard. It's candle lit. There's books lining multiple shelves, and then there's just parchment everywhere. And he kind of looks up and goes, "Welcome to Quill's Services. How may I assist you? Do you require flyers, scribe work, book transcriptions, new reading material,
We're looking for books on etiquette.
water, aspirin? Books on etiquette, of course, of course." Tony! And like this kid comes out.
Jesus.
"We got a book on etiquette, man, right?" He's like, yes, sir. Yeah, we have a couple, actually. Sorry for my boss. Box's Day, of course, being yesterday and all. Let me show you what we have. And he's got maybe like 4 or 5 tomes on etiquette. There's some where it's like very, very fancy, like this is what the nobility kind of does. There's some more general ones. There's like a joke book about etiquette and stuff.
Excellent. How much for each of them?
Are you trying to buy this copy, or can you wait for transcription?
We can wait for transcription.
Transcription cuts the cost down. That puts it 4 books? 5 books?
Yeah.
Right around 5 silver pieces.
Oh, perfect. And then do you have any books on like math, reading, just like basic educational stuff?
Yes, of course. Educational books. We have that whole row there. There's about 20 volumes ranging from mathematics to world history.
We'll take them all.
All right. A silver piece. Well, the learning tomes are a little thicker than etiquette tomes, of course. Transcription as well, or original copy?
Transcription is fine.
Those go for 2 silver apiece, so 40 silver total, or 20 gold.
Yeah, 20 gold sounds good.
I'm sorry, 4 gold.
Yeah, 4 gold sounds great.
Is he okay?
You know what? Make it 5.
Very kind of you, milady.
Perfect.
Slowly breaking the economy.
The kid's like drooling a little bit as he looks over. Quill is like asleep at the desk, and he's like just tucks that one right into his pocket personally.
Good man. When will these be ready?
Well, we'll start with the etiquette books.
Perfect.
We only have a couple of lads in today. They're not the thickest tomes, but it's probably going to take 2 days to get through those. The learning tomes might take greater part of a week.
Can I ask a favor?
Yes?
On this joke etiquette book,
Uh-huh.
could you change the title so it's not like you make it seem like it's actually a nobility?
He
I would like to play
puts
a
out a
prank on
paper
someone.
and gets a quill. What would you like the title to say?
What do one of these other titles say?
There's like professional etiquette of the upper nobility, how to fit in with high society.
It's just something like that.
Oh, you just, okay, sure. I understand what you're getting at. Yeah,
Perfect.
they'll do that for you,
Excellent.
especially for a gold tip.
Right?
Mhm.
I have the most knowledge about nobility out of anybody here, so I'd hope it's not on me.
That's what you think.
That's what you think.
Okay.
Anything else for the day?
We're gonna go get a cherry cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
sorry
you and
to
Frida?
Kenosi.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you and Kenosi up to? Kenosi just is spending a good chunk of time recounting how terrifying it was to break a leg.
Yes, and I'm promising to him that I will probably break Itzel's leg, just for him.
He goes,
In
not the metal
retaliation.
one though. She can't feel that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I love
we
this
we
guy.
can break the other leg with the metal leg.
Weird.
Okay.
Okay.
I love Kenosi. Kenosi's a man on a mission. Like if you do it, make sure it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Make
show
sure
up
she
back
feels
later.
it.
Yeah.
And I can't see a cherry cake. I'm sorry about breaking your leg.
Yeah, he kind of like holds away
I
from
just
you for a
look at
bit.
No, I don't care.
I
The
know.
motivation of cherry cake is too good. He goes up and he takes the cake, and he like goes to offer a fist bump, but he kind of thinks better of it, and he just kind of walks away with the cake.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That was
but he
Yeah.
accepts.
perfect. Yeah.
He looks over, he sits down with the cake. In video, he looks at you and he goes, "This doesn't make me a sellout," and he just starts stuffing his face.
Maybe don't break her leg, but definitely like stub the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warp wood, so just like she trips all the time.
And
Yeah.
just the floorboard always meets her.
We'll get her. We'll get her somehow.
Oh god, that's great.
What's the plan, Stan?
Well, I don't have any more statues to make. Oh, I do need to talk to. No, I guess we would have already talked to Lucian.
Would we have? We haven't
No.
gone
You
through
have
that.
not gone
No,
and
because
talked
this
to
morning,
Lucian.
yeah, this
Yeah, you
morning
should
we
find
talked to
Lucian and
Johnny and.
Bartholomew.
Oh, that's the other
Yeah.
thing I want to do. So if you want to go find them, I'm gonna take Frida to the hospital.
Yes, Dimitri.
Yeah, you go
Yeah.
to the hospital tent. You go to find Lucian.
Yes.
First?
Yeah.
He's pretty easy to find. As you start kind of going out, you immediately notice a little sparrow that's kind of following behind you. You can wave it down. Lucian will appear pretty shortly after
Okay.
that. He's got just like this big, greasy chicken kebab. And he's just kind of like, "Yes, can I help you out?" And he kind of looks and he goes, "Oh, you're one of those kind of druids." And he pucks it over his shoulder into the alley. "Sorry about that. I get it. Whatever, man." She was a nice
Long night?
gal, if it helps. What can I? Yeah, long night. Oh, hell of a party. Good times.
Great.
That tent security, garbage.
Well,
About that.
Yeah. about that.
Where are we? We're just in the city.
You're just in some like alley.
Some
Yeah.
alleyway. This is
You
not
can go out of the
super-
city if you want.
Well, since I'm a bird, I'll just like, because I would have turned into like a
Yeah.
sparrow. So I'll just sit on his shoulder and talk to him there.
Yeah.
I will roll stealth, just for fun.
You don't
hey,
have
nat
to,
20 on my stealth. So
you don't have to
that's
worry
good.
too terribly much. Just speaking Druidic, and everybody sees me talking to animals around here as he's just kind of walking
That
through the
is
city.
a very good point. I didn't realize you spoke Druidic.
Well, Druid.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't, yeah, me. Just because I don't have as much magical talent as you doesn't mean that I'm not a druid, man. Like, what do you want?
Anyway, I stole some documents from Greenwall,
Okay.
documenting the plans for the attack on the dwarves.
Oh, I was there for that announcement.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what are you doing?
I don't know. I mean, how much? I know your allegiance is with the association or whatever.
No.
Kind of, but
They just pay my salary.
yeah,
man.
I know. But are you willing to maybe help us out here and give them a heads up?
Can
Can you send anyone out there?
Where is this place?
It's in the north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You give the general location of the Silver Shores,
Silver Shores.
and he just kind of goes, I was actually planning on making a trip up towards the Iron Mountains. I can't get a scout there fast. I don't have anybody who's from that area.
Okay.
Nobody that I have knows those woods or anything, you know. I was gonna go figure them out for myself. mating season's coming up for Alder, and he was getting a little itchy, and usually the mountains just have better birds of prey.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
If I run into any of them, I'll let them know. But if you're looking for a super quick couple day by crow fly, I can't do that for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I thought I'd ask. You've
Yeah, no, and
proven resourceful.
sorry that I just haven't made my way over there yet, but animals only know what animals know.
Yeah, no, of course.
Do you come back?
Yeah.
You head out after that.
Mhm.
He just kind of gives a little wave and makes his way back into town.
Yes, I will go back to the bar because I don't think. I mean, Bartholomew's not going to care.
Oh wait, what about the huntresses? You could see if he knows. Because they're about to get attacked too.
That's okay. I have another plan when she talks to me.
But
And
you
we-
go to the hospital first.
Yeah.
Yes.
You go to the little medical tent. Yeah, you take Frida that way, and there's just very light guard kind of hanging around, nurses going in and out and different things. Just medical tent over at the games. Someone kind of said, "Can I help you, miss?"
We just wanted to check on the child. We were worried about him, and she has some magical properties, so we were thinking that, like, I don't know, give it a whirl.
The one who she had already died. She was pronounced dead on the field.
Yeah, no, the boy.
Oh, the little illusion lad that came in. He was comatose for a day.
Yeah.
They moved him out yesterday morning.
No!
Shame.
Military said something about taking him to a proper hospital. That they had a better healer just out. They headed northwards.
Well, good for him. Hopefully their healers will save him.
Yeah, unfortunately, comas aren't necessarily something that people come out of a lot. But seeing that it was from a physical injury, his odds are actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
If it's from sickness, usually it's just kind of it.
Bummer. Okay, well, thank you. Just wanted to check in on him. We're gonna go now.
Shit.
Well, yeah, sorry to disappoint. Have a wonderful day.
Bummer. I head back to the bar. We tried. He's dead now.
Well,
Well-
depending on how far they got.
We can't go after him. Also, why would we at this point? Like, what are we gonna do with another child?
With a comatose child. Well, you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do with another child because you still have.
Oh, yeah. No, I already know what I'm doing with that child. That plan is taken care of.
That plan's taken care of.
Yeah,
What is that plan?
it's a secret.
Okay.
It's a secret plan.
You might want to tell the kid at least.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, who are you even trying to take?
it's a secret. I got the one I wanted. This is a
Exactly.
bonus kid.
This is a bonus. This is a bonus kid.
It's like we have twins.
You get a bonus kid.
I only wanted one of you. You're a bonus.
You guys reconvene at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
You're caught up to date.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go? Like we're not going anywhere. Us. You
I mean,
just
I
fly
can.
there.
It's a long way.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know this country.
You would not make it back for the Halloween special. I'll put it that way.
How are we gonna warn them?
I don't know. If I were to try to go out there, I could survive out there, but I don't. I need more information about the geography of this place. I'm from Scandinavia. I don't know.
You'd have a really hard time finding your way there.
Well, they might be fucked. I guess.
What about the huntresses?
How do you want me to contact them?
I don't know.
That's the whole problem.
Use your hunter's song.
Let me just pull out this magical flute.
Get onto the roof and just call to them.
And I'll give you the song of my people.
I mean, we have to do something, right? That's why we're here.
Exactly. So we could at the very least you let Johnny know, so we can let
Bloodfist now.
Bloodfist know. Maybe they can do something.
Did he fuck off to like go get a message to them?
Yeah. Johnny gets things done,
Yeah.
even though he spends 90% of his time with his new girlfriend.
Let's ask Phil. Phil, do you have any ideas how we can get a message?
To Huntresses?
Yeah.
Past the Legion Wall to the south?
Wait, ask Adara.
Well, let's ask Phil first.
We don't have any connection down there. Unfortunately, the military keeps the southern border very strong, especially seeing that now our town is revolted and they can't move supplies through there.
We need a way. Adara?
Yeah, Dara comes downstairs. She's got this big old rock in her hands.
What was that?
Oh, it's my new bookstone.
The fuck is a bookstone?
Woolgon got it for me. He bought it from that shady guy who lives underneath the mill. It allows people to read and like store books on it, and then I can read the books from it because it's like the person's reading it to me.
That's kind of cool.
It's really nice, and Kay's given me some spells to start practicing. I'm gonna be a wizard.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Adara.
Question.
Uh-huh.
So if we needed to get a message to the Huntresses or the dwarves, do you have any ideas?
You should probably talk to them.
Good call. Good call. We really need a way to talk to them.
Oh, do they have messenger pigeons? Here between the towns, you could hire a messenger pigeon.
Yeah, but don't those get searched?
I don't know.
I'm guessing they do.
Are the Huntresses just in the next town? We could just go to the next. We could just go over to them.
It's a long ways away.
Oh, okay. Sometimes, when the yeoman that my parents and I lived under needed to send a message, he would take one of the boys from the farm and give it to him, and just have him run to the person that he needed.
Yeah, that was
message
my
given to?
suggestion, but someone didn't want to go.
I don't know how the fuck to get there.
Oh, we couldn't have said no. That would have gotten a lashing.
Turn you into soup.
I don't know if soup would help right now.
Thank you, Adara.
You sounded like you had inspiration, Rabbit.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. I gotta refocus my energy here. I gotta go coalesce my magic. Just give me a minute. But I think I do have a spell for this.
Okay.
Animal Ambassador. Do you know that one?
How far does that go?
A day per level.
7 days? That could get a fast bird to the Huntresses, potentially.
And then they could send one.
The problem is, right, the Fey Woods is a big place.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
the thing, of course, with an Animal Ambassador spell, you can describe where the animal's going, but unless you specifically know, or the animal specifically knows where they're going...
But this one knows, right?
Yeah, you would be able to direct to either Junantowicz or Palenque. Palenque is closer.
So if I can get a good detailed description of the area and whatever from Itzeli and give that to the bird.
Do you?
Yes.
Yes. You could forewarn the Huntresses within a week.
Okay.
And also ask them to try to warn the dwarves as well.
Well, but that's south, and the dwarves are. I could do it again.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, since
They most certainly would not make it that far.
yeah, you wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to make it to the dwarves. However, if you make it to the Huntresses, you can ask them to try to send a message to the dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
They might
Because
have a way.
they might have, yeah, exactly. They
That's
might
true.
have,
That's
like,
a good idea.
way.
So yeah, you re-prepare your spells. You
Mhm.
send. What kind of bird do you try to attract?
We need something fast.
Or do you try to summon your lad again? Because Lucian's got birds.
He does. Do all those huntresses speak Sylvan?
They
Right.
also speak Druidic.
They do speak Druidic as well. Okay.
Most.
Most do.
Not all, but those are common languages amongst their people.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't like summon an animal. It has to be like an actual animal. So I
Yeah.
will need to go find Lucian.
You're able to find him again pretty easily. He didn't make it far.
Okay.
Yes. What is it this time?
I need.
Did you think of a way that I could be of assistance?
Yes. Do you have a companion that's fast?
I got a
bird.
lot of companions that are a bird
specifically.
specifically.
One
starts,
that could travel to the Fey Woods.
Oh, well, into the jungle. Well, he starts fiddling through pockets and he's pulling out little statues and looking at them. He's like, oh, and he pulls out like a jar of dust. He's like, bees. No, that's not right. And he pulls out this one little charm and he goes, I've got a peregrine falcon. They're small but quick.
Mm-hmm.
She should be able to get the job done, and if the huntresses are kind, like I've heard they are, they'd give him a little feed. They'd give him a little feed, and he'd be able to make his way out of the Fey Woods back to more natural habitat relatively quickly. He just puts the charm in your hand. The key word for that one is Farfanugan.
Farfanugan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's a friendly enough fellow. You should be able to make friends quickly.
Great. What's his name?
Pip.
Pip. Thank you.
Yeah, you
Does
are
he
able
want,
to.
like a lesser restoration? Is that gonna make him feel better?
It would, yeah.
Slap him with a
He's like-
lesser restoration.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that feels a lot better. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ah,
Appreciate it.
he kind of like straightens himself out a little bit. And he goes,
All right.
well, thank you kindly, and take care of Pip.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
He's a good boy, and he takes his leave.
Okay.
You send your falcon,
Mm-hmm.
and it can just hold just about any kind of message.
Yes. So how it works is
Do you like copy the map and like tie it to his leg or something as well, or?
that's not a bad idea. We definitely
I want to pull out like a little signet. Just put that my house seal on it. I'll make sure they look at it.
That'll make it real official, real fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll help.
the fuck is that?
It's not important.
If it's not important, why'd you put it on there? Is that a seal? You have a seal?
It is a tyrannosaur,
Wow.
or a wax tyrannosaur seal.
Wait, do you have Tyrannosaur living in the woods? Why am I here? I wanna go run around with a Tyrannosaur. Why didn't you tell me this before?
Tyrannosaurus kind of a dick, man. He like pulls on things and he just tears up the garden.
But maybe that's because animals don't like you.
Yeah, that's why I'm not there anymore.
Thanks for reminding me while I'm no longer at my home.
They'd probably love me. They'd love Kenosi. Everyone loves Kenosi.
Kanosi's over in the corner. He just like spins around.
Jazz hands.
They might. They're judgmental bitches, the lot of them. So
So we'd get along. I don't
So,
understand.
and you are.
one of them who got kicked out.
But yeah, so like the animal can carry any message in one language that I speak.
Yes.
Just give them all the deets.
Just the deets.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Can somebody copy down this map?
Give me a cartography roll.
Ask Adara to do it.
That would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, the blind child.
Hey man, she's got powers. She might come out amazing. You never know.
She
You
does
just-
all sorts of shit blind that
Right.
like
All of us should just draw a map, including Kay. Everybody just draw one, and whoever
and
gets
one
the
of them is
best
gonna be
one.
yeah.
You bring Kay into this?
Yep.
I gotta make another roll then.
And unfortunately, I'm not with you guys. I've left at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
give me a cartography roll.
Can I use geography? I don't have
Cartography would
anything
be profession.
else.
Oh,
Profession cartographer
No.
or craft maps,
No.
That's
because
none
map
of
making
us-
is a very specific skill.
none of
Yeah.
us have that.
my drawings.
I'd like to make a bluff check.
No, that's not what we need. That's not what we need. We need to give them accurate information, so help me God.
I'd like to make a bluff check to try to copy this map.
Okay.
Nah, that's a 9.
Looks great to you?
Yeah.
So my map check with no skills in geography or profession, map maker or crafting of any kind is a 10.
Nice.
Cool.
Damn, too bad Haraway took that kid.
Or Haraway, he would have also been fine
Yep.
to do this.
Yep.
Adara, you ask, you pose that kind of leading question. Her back stiffens, and she goes and she gets a piece of parchment and a quill, and she just starts like expertly hammering out. Gets about halfway through when you notice that she has not dipped the quill in ink, and no map is produced.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Kay, however, can make maps.
Yeah!
And he does produce a functional copy of the map for you guys,
That's
scaled down so
nice.
that a falcon can carry it.
I'm so glad I asked Kay. Like, he's got to be good at something.
He is very good at writing books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hell, you guys should also just have him copy all of that information that you guys got. All
Yeah,
those
it'll keep
military
him occupied.
documents. Well,
Yeah,
he's
make
already
ours.
occupied training my child, so like, let's not keep him too occupied.
He also spends a little bit of time with Frida talking about magical talents and stuff,
Good.
and trying to discover some of her new talent. That's how she knows that she can clear status effects now.
We love
I
Kay.
don't have any faith in her ever being a fighter, so I'm getting her nice clothes and an education so she can be like sneaky boy.
Yeah. We can use her for distractions.
Or to, invade, get information.
Infiltrate.
Yeah.
Infiltration.
Not necessarily like. I mean, she might be distracting. She's pretty.
I'm just saying, if she can talk her way out of situations while we're fucking shit up behind the scenes.
Useful. Very
Yeah.
useful. The day passes. You've gotten the information out. The hangovers are gone. Uzul is trained.
Do I happen to run into Dawn throughout training and on my way back
That's
through
right.
town at night?
You were asking specifically. You do. Making your way back through town at night, you hear the classic, like, "Hey, you were looking for something?"
I
From
was.
an alley.
Indeed. I'll just waddle my big ass through and into an alley.
What can I do for you, friend? Today.
I need you to get a message to Scandinavia.
To Scandinavia.
Yes, is that possible?
Yeah, that's possible. It takes a little while, but
How quickly can you get that done?
well, it's maybe 2-3 weeks by sail. There might be some magical back doors that I could talk through, but I can't just go
Not
to
in
Scandinavia.
Hmm.
Maybe like that.
Well,
Makeup.
It also depends on to whom. Because I can send, I do know certain people with quicker connections.
looking for the paladins.
Oh, I absolutely can't do that with my back channels.
That makes sense. Well,
The best I could do was send an official scout.
and you said that could take weeks.
It would take at least 3 weeks if the letter left tonight by sail.
And no other possible way to get it there faster.
Not that I am in possession of.
Oh, shit. Actually, so, I know that there is at least one or possibly many that are either in town or nearby. I received a message from them before saying that they would contact me as soon as they were able.
Hmm.
Do you think you can try to locate them?
I will run down what I can, but no promises.
Understandable.
Paladins are not my forte, friend. Sorry.
Well, hey, friends with me.
Oh yes, best friends. Even better than friends.
Business partners.
Business partners.
Ew.
And he fades away. Yeah, he goes,
Dope.
gets your message, and I assume you give him like a sealed letter or something.
Yeah, I'll just give him a letter. If anything, I'll just since that was the case, I'll just since I'm now doing just find the one that was nearby because I remembered that I did get a message from him
Yeah, you did.
ages ago. Yeah, I'll just write
It's
down.
only been almost a week.
Jesus.
Yeah. You guys have passed the time a little slow.
Yeah, I'll just write a quick just very important.
Yeah.
Contact me as soon as you can.
Okay.
Dire information, and I'll fold it up and I'll give it a light little thing, give it a solid. Little
Yeah, you
seal
got
on
you
there.
got a signet ring.
Yeah.
For the paladins, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then send it off to him.
Cool. We'll see what he can get done.
Yeah.
And when we come back next week,
Tournaments.
the finals.
Ah, 2 more children.
3
Oh
more.
boy.
3 more
We'll
children.
see.
3, my lord.
At least one more child.
1 for sure.
1 for sure. 2 probably. 3, and we'll see.
But that's to be determined next week. We'll see you guys then. Good night.